Hey everyone, welcome to Neo News Today's Week in Review for the week of March 6th through March 12th. As always, I am your faithful editor at Neo News Today, Dylan Grabowski. These Week in Reviews serve as a one-stop shop location for you to find out all of the events, happenings, and updates to dApps, folks, and the core protocol in the Neo ecosystem. As always, if you appreciate and like what you're seeing here, please don't hesitate to hit that thumbs up button and to subscribe to our feed. Let's kick this thing off. GhostMarket has positioned itself as an early adopter for the new Neo royalty standard for NEP11 tokens. While the standard is still in a draft status and has not yet been assigned a formal NEP number, it has been in development since September 2022 and has received input from several community and Neocore developers. CEO and co-founder of GhostMarket, Vincent Geneste, recently participated on a GhostMarket Twitter Spaces to discuss the recent addition of full indexing for each of the chains supported by the cross-chain NFT marketplace. With blockchain indexing, users can filter and locate data or search for specific words the same way you search for information online using Google, making it easier for users of the platform to search for NFTs on each of the supported chains. And lastly, GhostMarket was voted into the top 21 members of Neo Council. Congratulations to GhostMarket. Quirky Soul College began minting its next wave of NFTs, which began on Monday, March 13th. This is the first wave of NFTs that have been able to be minted since Wave 0 concluded in January of 2023. Alongside the new mints, the QSC website will also be updated with visual improvements, chromatic adjustments to the characters, and the launch of the lab feature where players can use puppet NFTs to mint Happy Shadow Puppets. The Happy Shadow Puppets can be used in the web app game to earn additional rewards that can be applied to the QSC game. In addition to the new opportunity to earn rewards, all holders of the first wave of Quirky Soul NFTs will be airdropped with a special reward after the wave concludes. GrantShares released an update on all of the projects that have received grants and are either ongoing or have completed their objectives outlined in their proposals. The report includes information about the timelines of proposals and their progress. Additionally, a follow-up proposal from Voxiberate to continue working on its governance dApp was put to the vote and reached a quorum necessary to release funding. This is the second successful proposal from the team, building upon the previous Citizens Assemblies for DAOs proposal. Finally, a proposal to create a NeoVM implementation in Rust was put forth and then withdrawn after a conversation. The SOMNIUMWAVE team recently announced that they have been approved to submit apps to the Apple App Store, which will bring the VR/AR featured game to mobile devices. SOMNIUMWAVE is an open-world 3D blockchain game that is designed to reward users for holding NFTs and competing in matchmaking. Within the game, players will be able to buy and sell NFTs that represent lands, vehicles, weapons, and many other features. The platform will also tentatively hold buildings that will allow users to interact within the buildings by sharing images and galleries of the NFTs they hold. Congrats to Sergio and the rest of the SOMNIUMWAVE team. This is a big deal, getting your app approved to be listed on Apple App Store. The NGD Enterprise team out of Seattle, Washington released a preview of the new Neo Shell and Neo N3 WorkNet. Neo Shell is a new cross-chain platform, extensible, unified command line interface for managing Neo N3 chain resources on WorkNet and testnet. Using the tools, developers will be able to perform various tasks such as deploying contracts, querying blocks, and much more. Neo Shell was designed with extensibility and customization in mind, and the team hopes to implement new tasks and abilities based on community feedback. Additionally, Neo WorkNet was developed to fill a need that exists between private nets, test nets, and mainnets. This need has been identified via community feedback as well as NGD Enterprise's own developer experience. Web3 Italia, a GrantShares recipient, recently published a progress report documenting the growth of the project, which was one of the first GrantShares recipients dating back to July 2022. The report highlights the team's goals and current achievements, and provides a path to follow for those who are looking to start their own in-person communities. Thank you for providing this update, Web3 Italia. It's been really fun to follow your progress. Neo News Today released episode 30 of the Smart Economy podcast featuring Sarah Thiam, a developer advocate for Filecoin VM at Protocol Labs. Discussion topics for the episode included lessons learned from Sarah's experience in both the government and enterprise sectors, the significance of combining smart contracts with decentralized storage, supporting teams that are new to the ecosystem, and protocol agnosticism for the multi-chain future. Also, shout out to Sarah and her fellow Protocol Lab and Filecoin VM teammates. I got to run into them at ETH Denver, which is where I got this awesome hat. Unlocking the Chain released a new video introducing ndap.org, which is of course maintained by the folks at Neo News Today. Overviews in the video included the DApp and app catalog, a gas calculator, tokens, community development sections, and much more. Thank you so much to Unlocking the Chain for covering ndap in one of your informational videos. In upcoming events over the next month or so, April 12th through 15th, Neo will be a platinum sponsor at the Web3 Festival taking place in Hong Kong, and April 26th through 28th, I, along with many other members from the Neo ecosystem, will be manning the Neo booth at Consensus 2023, taking place in Austin, Texas. And that about does it for Neo's Week in Review for March 6th through March 12th, 2023. As always, if you appreciate what we're doing here, please don't be afraid to like and subscribe to our YouTube channel, as well as follow our various other social media accounts. Of course, if you really support what we're doing and you are a Neo token holder, please don't hesitate to vote for Neo News Today as your council member. We've proudly been serving the Neo ecosystem since 2017 and continue to look forward to doing so by using portions of our council rewards to invest directly back into Neo ecosystem growth initiatives. Thank you so much for coming to our neck of the woods, and we look forward to catching you next week.